Ekskluzivno u nastavku pričamo sa direktorom jedne od svetskih najmoćnijih kompanija u oblasti cyber bezbednosti, zaštite podataka na internetu, zaštite od različitih vrsta hakerskih napada. Simon Taylor je osnivač i direktor HYCU kompanije. Dobro jutro, dobrodošli, good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Sanja, great to be here again.
Imali smo intervju prošle godine, on je izazvao ogromnu pažnju, ali naš gost je više od 250 puta zapravo bio u Srbiji zbog jedne od najvećih investicija na ovom prostoru u oblasti IT. I just explained that you have been in Serbia more than 200 times because of your investments and your company here. Did you consider to learn Serbian? Da li je već razmišljao da nauči srpski ako je 200 puta ovde?
I think it is probably my biggest character flaw. Is that I don't know this beautiful language.
Kaže da mu je to možda najveća mana što ne zna ovaj lep jezik. But speaking about flaws, do you believe that AI will actually be a new kind of danger or greatest danger ever for the IT sector in general? Da li je veštačka inteligencija sa imitiranjem glasova, krađom podataka i svim ostalim generičkim mogućnostima u stvari najveća pretnja po bezbednost u cyber svetu?
We were talking about this just a moment ago. I actually think that AI is a threat not just to the IT sector, but to the world at large.
Ne mislim da je samo u IT sektoru, nego za ceo svet, u stvari, veštačka inteligencija pretnja.
And there's two major sources of that threat vector. The first is the idea that AI creates new and more frightening ways to create cyber attacks and ransomware attacks.
Dva su izvora. Jedan je taj da u stvari veštačka inteligencija otvara nove mogućnosti za cyber napade. And the other?
The other is actually the impact it's going to have on the international job market.
Aha, drugo je uticaj na svetsko tržište poslova. More painful.
Very painful, very personal for people. When you think about the lawyers, the writers, the creatives, anybody who is providing a service that is based on the written word is likely going to be impacted by AI.
Svi oni koji se bave pisanom rečju, čak i advokati, ne samo pisci i druge vrste kreativaca, bit će ugroženo veštačkom inteligencijom. Is it certain to happen and is it coming soon? Da li će se desiti sigurno i da li će biti ubrzo?
So we say in the US that the promise has caught up to the reality or the reality has caught up to the promise.
U Americi kažemo da je obećanje stiglo realnost ili obrnuto, realnost stiglo obećanje.
Meaning that a few years ago, people talked about AI. It was all over the news. People said AI. But there was no real technology behind it.
Pre par godina se mnogo pričalo o veštačkoj inteligenciji, ali tada nije bilo tehnologije iza toga.
Today, that has changed completely.
Danas se to potpuno promenilo.
With ChatGPT, for example, you can now go on ChatGPT and simply ask it to create a workout program, to write a letter.
Political campaign,
anything you need. And I think that has a real impact on the human species.
Dakle, danas sa ChatGPT-em možete sve, možete da napišete pismo, da napravite političku kampanju, da uradite šta god želite u tom domenu i to menja sve. But let's go back a step, considering your investment here in Serbia. Maybe, let's hope so. That could be one step closer to safety. The whole should we say project or job is valuable more than $140 million in Serbia. You're coming and going for quite a time now. Where are we a year after our first interview?
Well, I love that you asked that question. I think that we've really evolved the business, and I'm very proud to say that our Serbian team, I want to give a big shout out to everybody. They are just taking nibbles out of the entire global technology market, nibbling away, and really helping us to grow a global business that now has 4,000 customers in 79 different countries.
4.000 klijenata u 79 zemalja ima HYCU. Srpski tim, odnosno cijela investicija u Srbiji vredi oko $140 miliona i kaže gospodin Simon Taylor da uticaj ovdašnjeg tima jako raste.
And I think one of the major things that we've done is last year we talked about ransomware attacks. Those have continued.
Nastavljaju se ovi, da kažemo, how should we translate ransomness attacks? Is it like some kind of when you ask for the money to give back?
Yes, when someone steals your data and shuts you down.
Ucenjivačkih hakerskih napada rastu.
Exactly. We've invented a brand new platform.
Izmislili su potpuno novu platformu.
It's called R Cloud, the letter R dash cloud.
Zove se R oblak. R-oblak.
And any city or town, government, or private business can turn on our cloud and for the first time ever see where all of the threats are coming from.
Aha, svaka da kažemo lokalna samouprava, državna uprava ili privatna kompanija može da ima taj R-oblak, R-cloud i da vidi odakle dolaze pretnje.
And more than that, let's say you are attacked. What do? With our cloud, you hit a simple button and it restores all of your data in just 1 minute.
You don't have to pay for anything.
Well, you have to pay us a little bit.
You have to pay our cloud, but not the ransom.
But luckily not the ransom.
Ok, dakle, postoji ta mogućnost da jednim klikom na dugme, ukoliko se desi hakerski napad i uzimanje podataka, ja ću vam samo reći da je jedna od velikih srpskih državnih zdravstvenih klinika, to ja dodajem, bila jako ugrožena tim krađom podataka. Kad se ima R-cloud, onda jednim pritiskom na dugme se vraćaju svi podaci i ne morate da plaćate ucenu nikome. And it's working.
It's working with thousands of customers across the world, and I would recommend it specifically for municipalities, cities, towns, and large companies that need to protect their valuable data.
Dakle, funkcioniše na hiljadama lokacija u svetu i odnosi se pre svega na državne uprave, lokalne samouprave koje tako štite dragocene podatke svih nas građana, for all of us actually, citizens.
For every citizen.
Okay, so we have seen in Serbia many times partial, let's say, hacker attacks. You are bringing something new. Nobody ever believed that we can fight them, you know. It's like you cannot step up in front of them and say, don't do that, I'm stronger or whatever. It's all in the cloud, actually.
Yes.
How successful is the introduction of R-cloud globally? Koliko ljudi razumeju šta znači R-cloud na svetu? Do sad smo mislili da nemamo rešenje za hakere, ali...
We were shocked, actually. You know, when we put our initial R-cloud assessment, you take a simple test, and it tells you what you need to do to fix your ransomware capabilities so you can protect yourself. We thought, okay, maybe 500, 1,000 people will try this. In the first month, 35,000 organizations around the world had tried this assessment.
More than you could ever dream
More
about.
than we could imagine, honestly, and it makes us happy because we're protecting people, we're protecting the world.
U prvih mjesec dana je 35.000 subjekata na svetu odlučilo da isproba R-cloud, što je daleko više od onoga što se pretpostavljalo da će biti u upotrebi i naravno da je u svrhu zaštite kompletnog globalnog stanovništva i poslovanja. How important is considering that new program that you have or that new concept, new platform, R-cloud Serbia? Is it operating from here? Or da li se i R-cloud primenjuju u Srbiji?
You know, Sanja, one of the most important things to say about that is it operates where the customer lives. And I think this is really critical. People in Serbia want to keep their data in Serbia. People in Germany want to keep their data in Germany. The idea of data sovereignty, where you're able to keep your data where you want it, is incredibly important to protecting that data.
Dakle, Srbija je na mapi jednako važna kao i sve druge zemlje koje takođe hoće da čuvaju svoje podatke. This is supposed to be a short interview and we are behind the schedule already. I have to ask you, you are managing this, how many thousand people globally?
Globally, we have over 400 people.
400 people. Ok, oko 400 ljudi radi globalno u ovom sistemu. Simon Taylor upravlja sa tim, da kažemo, ogromnim telom koje HYCU jeste i koje štiti svet. What do you do? This is August, almost. You know Ferragosto in Italy?
Yes.
July and August are in Europe a big deal when it comes to vacations. Is this your vacation here? Jel on ide nekad na odmor? Ovakvi ljudi idu ikad na odmor.
I'll tell you, meeting you always feels like a vacation, Sanja. Eating the food here feels like a vacation.
Boravak u Srbiji, susret sa nama, to je već kao odmor.
We have to be available 365 days a year to protect our customers and protect all of the organizations that we take care of.
Dakle, mora se biti dostupan 365 dana da bi se radio ovaj posao koji se radi na uspešan način. And last but not the least important question is you are following everything that happens in IT. You have heard that Elon Musk is planning to change Twitter to X. Seems to be his favorite letter. Dakle, Elon Musk planira da Twitter pretvori u neku X platformu. So LinkedIn and all the networks are actually flooded with presumptions that it is the end of his job. Da li će Elon Musk propasti zbog odluke da promeni Twitter? Do you think that he knows what he's doing?
Well, I'll say it like this. We all have our own opinions about this, but if you look at what Vesa Yevrosimovic has done, I know we both have a mutual friend in Veselin with Comtrade. He talks about the country of Serbia and protecting the country. What I notice about Mr. Musk is he talks a lot about himself and his own name, and now he's putting his children's name as the name of the company. I think branding needs to be thinking about its employees and the people it serves, not about the one face that's at the front.
Dakle, poredeći na primjer Elona Muska sa Vesom Jevrosimovićem u Srbiji, dok Vesa Jevrosimović priča o zemlji, Elon Musk više priča o sebi i o svojoj deci i onda to može da nagovesti šta će biti dalje. Thank you, Simon, for coming, and I wish you all the success here and globally regarding cybersecurity.
Great to see you.
Simon Taylor, direktor HYCU kompanije, bio je gost jutarnjeg programa Studija B. Ovaj razgovor biće na YouTube kanalu naše televizije.